It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one.
Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman. This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. This fighter has that swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, getting on the inside, and just banging and banging and banging.
You find the swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
There's a counter shot. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Defense is not an option for these two. That hook doesn't score. Can't score with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Down goes Frazier. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Here we go, it's round 2. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength, and preparation is how you are going to deal with this.
Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
Outside fighters create so much unpredictable movement, move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighting.
Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Just missed with that hook. The courage on display here is incredible. It all comes down to what you can do on the inside.
Hard reach as well as speed, reach as well as power. What more can a fighter ask for?
You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's get it started in round 3. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Just misses with that jab. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? not sure.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They both want a highlight reel knockout. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Looking to land the hook. Perfect counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Back at it in round 4. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Both men step back for just a moment. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walked right through it?
Don't get trigger happy because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself down trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Not a lot of defense here at all. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Back into the fray here in round 5. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. That jab doesn't find a home. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable. Drag them. Get them complaining to the referee because once...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
out of the way of that right hook. That big hook doesn't land. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. This is the beginning of round 6. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Incredible firepower from both of these heavyweights. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Nice counter shot. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Back and forth they go in this round, and momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
That left hook misses. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
I need to see that again.
They are going to surrender. No mas. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Caution being thrown to the wind. Missing with the hook. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This fighter focuses on that outside game. You don't see them get hit too often. You don't see them in trouble a lot, but that's what their mantra is.
As a flat-footed fight, if you've got a dancer out there in front of you, you've got to cut them off. Cut the ring off, make the ring small. Put them on the back foot, put them under pressure.
There's a counter shot. And they figure out the combination to this safe.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Just missed with that hook. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go. And there's the bell for round 2. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do you still want to fight?
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
There's a counter shot. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. They need to turn this around halfway through.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
That counter punch caught him clean. Straight right just misses. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you all right?
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They ring the bell, and here we go. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. And that hook misses. We know who has the power advantage, and we also know who has the speed advantage. We know who has the power advantage, and we also know who has the speed advantage. The straight right just misses. The perfect counter lands. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. There's a counter shot. Missing with the hook. They exchange punches. And he just missed with that left jab. And he scores with the counter. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. There's the bell to start round 4. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on the end. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until the senses have come back.
The perfect counter lands. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Miss with that jab. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Nice counter punch right up the middle. And that jab just missed with the left hand. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Looking to land the hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that coming, and there was nothing they could do.
I need to...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your glove.
On to the 5th we go. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not and twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and...
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could be it. Tyson Fury, one of the great heavyweight champions. The straight right just misses. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Well done with that counter shot. Nice counter shot. Can't find a home with that jab. And he just missed with that left jab. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. On to the 6th round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella might be in big trouble. Somehow weathered the storm.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. It's the wrong place to fall asleep.
Counter shot lands. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
A very competitive round here so far.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Tyson Fury just got rocked! Do you believe this? How is this fight still continuing?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. And finally, Muhammad Ali goes down. impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four. Listen to me. Are you okay?
And there's the bell for round 7. He threw a punch and just got countered. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot.
Look at the swelling and the bruising. They're going to take a look, and they may stop this fight.
You all right? Are you okay?
So the referee says, fight on. This round's still up. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. And they're back at it again here in round 8. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. Beautiful counter shot. They better start respecting each other's punching power. This is the heavyweight division. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can you continue?
Did you see that? Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. Down goes Fury. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out. Do your business.
Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Just missed with that jab. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
Can you imagine walking into this town, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
That hook won't score. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
A swing and a miss with that jab. And he just misses with that jab. And that left hook doesn't find its target. That big hook doesn't land. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
He threw a punch and just got countered. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
The reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Neither fighter willing to slow down. This is with the straight left. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope, because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin him down. Throw a blanket on him.
That right hook won't score. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. There's the bell for round 3. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won the hands down.
Just missed with that hook. That counter punch caught him clean. It's bombs away. Hook misses. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Nope, that hook won't score. Missing with that jab. Lucky that hook didn't score. Nice exchange here from both men. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up. Just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. The straight right just misses. Miss with that jab. They exchange punches. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight with fire. Use brain over brawn.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. It depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Both men step back for just a moment. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are... Hold that thought! Lomachenko is buzzed! And there's the bell to start round 6. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
It's all offense all the time. He missed with that jab. Here we go with these two lightning quick lightweights.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Just misses with that uppercut. Just missed with that hook. Missing with that jab. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. there's the bell for round 7. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second wind. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about what?
One punch could change everything in this battle. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Swing and a miss with the hook. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frame for this? We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
Shot from the gods, they say.
1, 2, 3, 4. Can you continue?
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. And there's the bell for round 8. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
They both want a highlight reel knockout. Crawford in trouble. Crawford got hit hard and down he goes. Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you all right?
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put it down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then he'll try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Oh, wait a minute. Uh-oh. Lomachenko just got rocked. A much better game plan here.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump.
A big headshot and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow-mo.